So in the previous video, what we guys went over was just the properties in the toolbox. Now, I'd actually like something that would look a lot more like you guys are actually doing something in this first lesson or fourth lesson. I want you guys to be able to just identify whether the text box is equal to something. So basically we're going to start our first if statement. Now this is great for you guys. This is going to be a great learning process. You can name this to just name check. Name the button 1 to check and just clear out text box 1. You can be completely restarting, but basically what we're going to do is check whether the text box 1 is equal to something. So what I just did there was just double click the button and it will bring you to the coding process. Now as you can see, when the sub of private 1, whenever button 1 is clicked, it's an object, that's what we're declaring, and this is an event that's happening and it's clicked. So when this button is clicked, we want it to activate some function. So if textbox1.text is equal to kshadow22, then let's create a function. Now, whoa, what did I just do? A lot just happened. We just typed an entire code that will basically run this entire program that we're just creating, this small nifty program. Basically, our if statement, that's just saying, hey, if this happens, let's do this. If that happens, let's do this, okay? So then textbox1.text, so we're seeing if textbox1 is equal to kshadow22. So this is textbox1. When textbox1.text, when the text of textbox1 is equal to kshadow22, then let's do this, okay? So what do we want it to do? We want to have a message box, which is just a message, pop up and say correct. But what if they don't get it? Just type else. This is going to say, so if textbox1.text does not equal kshadow22, then let this happen. Now this green that you're seeing, this is called a note. Anywhere that you'd like to create a note, so this else statement, let's say if I want to say, okay, if it does not equal, if it does not equal. So this is just so I can create side notes, and this does not get embedded into the actual language or the actual program itself. This is just here for you to see and visualize what you're doing. It's great to have these everywhere you program, because if someone else reads your code, it's really gonna help. So basically, if it's not equal to kshadow22, we want to let the user know that. So incorrect. So now basically just run over the code one more time. If it is equal to kshadow22, we're going to have a message display correct. If it does not equal, it's going to say incorrect. So now we can go over form 1 and just hit the start button, which is going to debug the application. Now if for some reason you don't have that button there, you can go into debug and start debugging. Or you can just hit F5. So let's say if the user just types in kshadow, doesn't get it right or anything, and they hit check, it's going to say incorrect. But if they add 22 at the end, it's going to say correct. However, if we, just to check this, if we put 22 then W, it's going to also say correct. So this is very case sensitive and it has to be perfect. So this is our first program, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. A great project for you guys to try to figure out is see if you can create a login. Now I'm going to be teaching you guys this in a few lessons ahead of this, but just go for it, you guys. This is your first program, and I feel like even with the codes I've given you so far, you should be able to continue on and do the next thing. That's all for this video and all for this lesson, so I'll see you guys in the next lesson.